Grant, 5-1 win away from home. You must be delighted with what your team's done today.
Yeah, I thought the first 15-20 minutes we started really well. Obviously 2 good goals in that spell as well, and then we just, for whatever reason, we just stopped doing what got us into that sort of position. We didn't win enough duels, second balls, things like that, and the group knew that at half time. I had to give them a little gentle reminder at half time, because for a spell in the first half they got on top of us and we couldn't get a grip of the game. We kept giving the ball back to them. We made it easier for them, so we just reset at half time. I said, look, you're a good team, get on the ball, play, pass the ball, get forward, be positive. Obviously we started off the second half really positive with a kick-off. Decent routine in there, got us a corner at the top end of the pitch, and that just set the stall out for the second half, and I thought the boys were outstanding second half. Defended everything that they threw our way, and looked really calm and composed, and some very good goals in that as well.
The way you started both halves today, I know that it obviously tailed off in the middle of that first half, but that must be something really to get on top of, because that really set the tone, didn't it?
I think when you're playing in a derby game and away from home and a full house, you have to start well, and we made the boys aware of that, past 2-3 days about the start, making sure we're on the front foot. I thought we'd done that both halves really, really well, and look, that's won us the game today. The start to both halves, the goals and the early spells of those halves as well, has won us the game, which is really, really pleasing. 5
good goals as well, really, from your perspective, spreading them around as well. That must be a real plus today.
Yeah, the first one's an outstanding team goal, something that we worked on in training, with the position of Hacks and Moles and Joe in as a 10, and almost trying to float into a diamond when we're in possession, and it helped us. The balls, the pass, the move into Joe, and then the finish from Moles was an excellent goal. And the other goals, again, I think Hacks was involved, but in a few of the goals today, I thought another very good performance from him in terms of looking threatening every time he got the ball. But mostly I'm pleased with. We've got the job done. It's 3 points at the end of the day. That's all it is. It's a good performance, and we've sent the fans home happy, which we haven't done enough of away from home this season.
And a 4th game unbeaten as well at the minute. You're putting a nice bit of a run together now, and have put some real daylight between yourselves and that bottom 2 now.
Yeah, like I say, I keep getting asked about that. I've not even worried about that. I'm just worried about finishing as strong as we can in division. Let's see where we can finish. Season doesn't finish tomorrow. We've still got 15 games left. So we've got a chance to put a decent, strong run together. It's nice to have fit and available players back and chance to make changes in game. And for example, today Matty Craig and Owen Beatty are both on a yellow card, and when you've got Tommy Rowe and George Broadbent sitting there, it'd be unwise not to use them. So really pleased with the whole squad today, that we've managed to get the job done, and it's like I say, after every game at the minute, on to the next one.
Could have had a clean sheet as well. Penalty looks a little soft.
Yeah, I'll need to see it back. But it was in that spell where we let them get on top of us a little bit, and they had another chance where Danny Rose just pulled the opposite side to Woody and Tom and flicked the header back, and Tim made a good save. But credit to the boys, we ended up getting in at half time at 2-1, reset and produced a very good performance in the second half.
There's plenty said over the last couple of weeks about the impact of the players that have been brought in January. You've already mentioned Adelican, the keeper's done well again today, but Matthew Craig with a first goal as well, looked very assured, took it very well. You must be pleased what you've seen from him. Yeah,
really pleased. 3 games in a week for him, 3 different type of games. He's been very good and composed and controlling it, and to be fair, that's probably just the rewards for his performances. Really calm finish into the bottom corner with his left foot. So yeah, all in all, look, it's been a good day's work for us. We've certainly sent the Doncaster fans home happy today, and that's what we set out to do, and we want to do that more often. And touched on it during the week before the Salford game. We had 5 of the next 7 at home. Now we've got 3 of the next 5. 5 of the next 7 away. Now we've got 3 of the next 5 away. And if we can produce performances like that away from home, then hopefully that'll hold us in good stead for the rest of the season.
Huge credit to those travelling fans, nearly 1,200 today. It's not been the easiest season, so a little bit of reward today for sticking with the team and giving them their backing.
Yeah, it hasn't been, not yet, but we've got a long way to go. We've still got quarter of the season to go, 15 games or so. So we've got a lot of chance to make up a lot of points, I feel, and I think we've started, like I touched on a few weeks ago, these 18 games really well, with 2 wins and 2 draws. So we just want to try and continue to build on it.
Any update on Senior? How long he might be out?
Yeah, we had some news earlier today. It's not as bad as we thought he might have been, because it's his hamstring. But it's a small sort of strain which will keep him out for 10 days to 2 weeks, which is a plus. But we've got to tread carefully with it, because it's happened a couple of times now. So we just got to make sure we put him in the best place possible to get back.